안녕하세요, 여러분. Welcome to Wednesday's live chat at Kstyleyo. So, thanks for joining the live streaming. So, those of you who are in the live chat, I'm gonna shout out Tiffany Stay My Day. 또 일찍 왔네요. 대단해요. Patting on your back, right? 네, 잘 지냅니다. 티파니 씨는요, Ocean Discovery. Welcome, Rachel. Hello. Thanks for keep showing up. Awesome. Hopefully you're improving your Korean. Okay, so today we're gonna study an article which is a kind of interesting topic. I was kind of reading the news and I thought that this may be really interesting for you as well. I don't know if you know Asian squat. So this is something that apparently only Asian can do. I'm not too sure. I'm sure. I think other Westerners can also do squat like this. But I don't know why it's called as Asian squat. Maybe this is only Asian can do. We'll find out. Okay? So I'm gonna read this Naver article that I found, which you can find in the description box, and also the full article. But we're not gonna go through the entire article because it's kinda long. So I picked out 5 sentences to go through today. This is pretty simple today. It's not gonna be really long live streaming, but I picked out 5 sentences and let's see how fast we can go through. So I'm gonna read this article for you. So this is gonna be more like practicing listening. You can certainly speak out loud while I'm speaking as well. Lighting is really nice today. Thank you so much. I played around. I'm gonna keep this. Thank you. Okay, so as you know, this is a highly interactive learning. Hello, Chibi. Welcome to the live chat. If you can have your pen, paper, and dictionary ready, because it's gonna be highly interactive learning. No, you're not late. We're just starting. So we're gonna study an article here. So I'm gonna read the first paragraph right now, starting from YouTube. Okay? Try to understand vocabularies. You may not understand full sentence meaning, but that's okay. This is more like practicing, listening, and reading at the same time. Okay? 유튜브에 아시안 스쿼트를 검색하면 서양인이 쪼그려 앉기에 도전하며 쩔쩔매는 영상을 확인할 수 있다. Okay? So now here the second sentence. 바닥에 발꿈치를 완전히 붙이고 쪼그려 앉는 동작이 서양인들에게 어렵다고 해서 붙여진 이름이다. 양반 다리로 불리는 자세도 서양인들은 편안하게 취하지 못하는 경우가 많다. And then I'm gonna read the second paragraph. 한국인이 대부분은 쪼그려 앉기, 양반다리 등 자세를 불편함 없이 할 수 있다. 그러나 의료계에서는 이러한 자세가 무릎 건강에는 치명적일 수 있으므로 가급적 삼가야 한다고 권한다. So those 2 paragraphs. Okay, did you understand anything? I'm gonna read a little more afterwards, but let's find out if you understood something from these 2 paragraphs. Just a few. Okay. YouTube maybe. Right? And the sentences here, it's not that long, I don't think. It's a kind of shorter sentences compared to what we've done. So let's move on to here. 할 수 있다. That's good. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. 21일 의료계에 따르면 한국인들을 포함한 아시아인들이 서양인에 비해 쪼그리 앉기, 양반다리 등을 쉽게 할 수 있는 이유는 관절의 운동 범위가 다르기 때문이다. 네. 대개 아시아인이 서양인보다 관절 운동각이 더 커서 쪼그려 앉는 자세를 취해도 불편하지 않다. 네. 문제는 쪼그려 앉는 자세 자체가 무릎에 부담을 준다는 점이다. Alright, so this is the part that I want to go through today. I picked 5 sentences from here. You keep hearing 쪼그려 앉다, 쪼그려 앉기. That's something related to the topic today. So you'll find out. So now, the first sentence I picked. This is the very first sentence of the article. So as you know, subject is for orange color, object pink, verb blue. This is miscellaneous color. So we're gonna go through the sentence each word for word. If you have any questions or if I'm reading it or going through too fast, please let me know. 유튜브에 아시안 스쿼트을 검색하면 서양인이 쪼그려 앉기에 도전하며 쩔쩔매는 영상을 확인할 수 있다. So try to find out what the main verb is here. Main verb, main subject, and object. Hi, Jess. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining the live streaming. 안녕하세요, Cheryl. Thank you so much. So this is the first sentence of the article. So main verb. 확인하다. Oh, Rachel. 확인하다. And we have the ending. 알 수 있다. Normally the main verb is at the end of the sentence. Okay? Hi, Korean drama, Curtis Sup. Oh, your ID already says you're from Kurdistan. Nice. Oh, I want to check out your channel after. Okay, so this is the 확인하다 verb. Main verb. Oh, I see. 확인하다. And then what is the main subject and object? To check. Or it could be confirm or check. That's right. So do you see vividly what might be the subject here or object? And do you even see a conjunction here? You may see a conjunction in this sentence. How about here? 면 conjunction. Verb root 면. 검색하다 verb. 검색하다. 검색하다 verb, 검색하세요. 검색하다 verb, 검색하세요. 검색하다 means to look up. So look up the verb of 검색하다. Search. Yeah, search, look it up. So in this case, look up this object. At that location, YouTube. We know YouTube. You're here. We're here. YouTube에 on YouTube, Asia squat, Asian squat, 을 object particle 검색하면 if you look it up on YouTube, So I just said it, if. This is if conjunction. If you look up Asian squat on YouTube, 서양인이 쪼그려 앉기에 도전하며 서양인이 subject particle. What is 서양인? 서양. Do you know 동양? 서양, 동양. 서 has meaning of west, 서쪽. 동쪽, east. I'm not sure what yang means, to be honest. 서양 means western person. In has meaning of person. Westerner. That's right. 동양, Easterner. It's weird to say Easterner. Maybe, I don't know. I never heard Easterner. But Westerner, what? What do they do? 쭈그려 앉기에. This is verb by having 기 becomes a noun. 쪼그려 앉다 verb. 쪼그려 앉다 검색해서요. Now I'm gonna use this verb. 쪼그려 앉다 검색하세요. Please look up the verb 쪼그려 앉다. 쪼그려 앉다 sounds just like the action. 쪼그려 앉다. 앉다 by itself. This is a verb which is to sit down. 쪼그려 앉다. Sit down like this. So if you look up this verb in Naver, it says scooch down. Something about sitting, that's right. 쪼그려, scooch down. Okay? Scooch and then sit. So this is also another way to say Asian squat. Maybe this is more like the Korean way, 쭈그려 앉기. And this is English version, Asian squat. But for us, scooch down, it's just scooch down. We don't need Asian. So scooch down에 도전하며, the verb 도전하다며 another conjunction. So look up the verb 도전하다. 도전하다 검색하세요. 도전하다 검색하세요. Catch you later, Chibi. Thanks for popping by. 도전하다, challenge. That's right. Or try, 도전. Has meaning of more like challenge. Okay? So, Westerners challenge. Or they do challenge, to do what? Squatting. Asian squat. 며, while doing that. While doing this, squatting down, 쩔쩔매는 영상을. So look up this verb, 쩔쩔매다. 는 becomes adjective describing the noun after. 쩔쩔매다. And then 영상 is the object, right? 쩔쩔매는 영상을 확인할 수 있다. 쩔쩔매다. If you look it up in Naver, it says be flustered. To be honest, I never used this English word, be flustered. Be at loss. This is more like struggle. I will go with to struggle. 쩔쩔매다. Okay? To struggle. So, we went through word for word. What do you think is the main subject and object? Yeah, that's right. So 쩔쩔매다, in this case, to struggle. So now that we went through each word, can you guess what is the main subject and object? What is the object for 확인하다? You check 영상. That's right. So if you look up Asian squat, you can check. You is missing. You can check, can, right? You can check the video. 영상 means video. Video of what? Westerners challenge to squatting. While that's happening, they struggle. That video. So this whole part, this is adjective clause describing the video. Okay? So if you look up Asian squat on YouTube, you can check, you can confirm the video that Westerners challenge to squatting. While doing that, struggle. That video. Okay? So this is the first sentence. The next one. Let me know if you have any questions. So we know some of the words already because they're the same thing from the first sentence. 바닥에 발꿈치를 완전히 붙이고 쪼그려 앉는 동작이 서양인들에게 어렵다고 해서 붙여진 이름이다. This one I pronounce it as 치. 붙이고. You don't say 붙이고. 완전히 붙이고. 붙여진. 어렵다고 해서 붙여진. We don't say 붙여진. It's weird. So, take a guess. What is the main subject and object and verb? Sometimes the verb doesn't require an object. So you may have missing object or sometimes even subject is missing. So the first thing you need to find in a sentence, find the main verb. Because main verb should be always there if it's a structured sentence. So that's why article is really good way to understand the Korean structure because they're not gonna really omit the verb, main verb. If you look at lyrics, there are a lot of times they omit words, many words, even the verbs. So which is the main verb here? Don't be afraid to be wrong because we have to be wrong to learn, okay? So try to type anything that you can think of in the live chat. Do you see any verb here? 이다. 이다 is the verb, right? 이다, main verb goes at the end of the sentence. Main verb always goes at the end of the sentence. 이다 is the be verb. M is R. So that being said, it's very easy to find out what object might be right before. 이름. 이름이 뭐예요? What is 이름? It is the name. It's the name. And then the rest part we can go through from the beginning. Hi Diana. Thank you so much for joining the live chat. 바닥에. 바닥에. A is either time or location particle. 바닥. 바닥 is a noun. Floor. 바닥. On the floor. Okay, so this is more like location particle. On the floor. 발꿈치. 발꿈치를 object particle. You know 발? You can probably guess. 발 is foot. 발꿈치. That's heel. That's right. 발꿈치. But you don't call, what do you call that? The shoes, women's shoes, high heels. We don't call it as 발꿈치. 발꿈치 is something that you have. I mean, others have, but it's the body part. We don't call shoes, high heel shoes as a 발꿈치. It's kind of funny. It would be so funny if you go to shoe store, you say, I want 발꿈치. That would be so funny. Anyway, so we call, by the way, high heel as a high heel too. Okay? So heel, 완전히, completely. This is the adverb. Completely. 붙이다 verb. go, conjunction. 붙이다. You say 붙이다. Oh, Rachel, you got it. To be stuck. Okay? So, actually, in this case, is we have an object, so maybe it's stick. To stick. Yeah, you stick your heel. You stick your heel completely on the floor. Okay? And then go is and what? 쪼그려 앉다 verb. 는 adjective describing 동작. We already said 쪼그려 앉다. Scooch down. Scooch down. Asian squat. Describing 동작. 동작이 subject particle. What is 동작? Oh, gesture. It could be gesture or the move. Okay? The move or the action that you squat down and stick your heel completely on the floor. That is the motion of Asian squat, right? So that motion 서양인들에게 so Westerners 들 means what? Plural. Westerners. So S. 에게. 어렵다고 해서. So, 에게. What is 에게? 서양인들에게. 너에게 이걸 줄게. So, 에게, I guess Rachel described as four. But it could be two. It could be two or four. Depends on the context, right? So here, 어렵다고 해서. 고하다. This is a 하다 verb, right? 고하다. Conjugated to 해. Because it's got the conjunction 서. So look up this verb first. 어렵다. Okay? 어렵다고 해서. So the verb here is 어렵다. To be difficult. To be hard. And this is quoting. They say it's hard. They say what is hard? 동작. The position. The motion is difficult. To or for Westerners. And 서. Conjunction, right? Because. 붙여진 이름이다. Describing 이름. So the verb here is 붙여지다. Look up the verb 붙여지다. Earlier we said 붙이다, to stick. Right? So 붙여지다, this is passive, to be stuck. Okay? Attached, to be attached. To be stuck. So it's the name that is attached. Because the motion, what kind of motion? That you stick completely your heel on the floor and scooch down. That motion is difficult to Westerners. Okay? So as you know, main verb is be verb here. 이다. And object, name. Main subject, omit it. It's the name. So in this case, in English, it. It is the English version. So it's the name. And then the rest, feel like the rest of it is all adjective clause for the name, describing the name. The name that is attached because of this, right? 질문 있어요? Let me know if you have any questions, if I'm going through too fast. So anyway, they're talking about how you do it, do the Asian squat, put your heel down to the floor, and why the name is Asian squat. Because it's difficult for Westerners. Hey, Tiffany, stay my day. Didn't you say you came earlier? I thought I saw your name. Okay, so we just completed the second sentence. Now, the third sentence. So we have 3 more sentences to go through from this article. Alright. 양반다리로 불리는 자세도 서양인들은 편안하게 취하지 못하는 경우가 많다. Okay. So figure out the main verb. You went to the kitchen. Did you eat something delicious there? 양반다리로 불리는 자세도 서양인들은 편안하게 취하지 못하는 경우가 많다. What is the main verb? Like we talked about, the main verb, you can find it easily. Most likely it's at the end of the sentence. 많다. 많다. That's right. 많다 is the verb. Look up the verb 많다. Oh yeah. We learned something about 양반. 많다 is to be a lot. If you see 많은, this is adjective. A lot of, many. Okay? A lot of. And then you need a noun. 많이. This is a lot. Okay? This is 많다. To be a lot. What is a lot? I see. What is a lot? Can you guess what the main subject? What is a lot? 경우가. Okay, so we have 2 subjects that's very obvious. 경우가 or 서양인들은, right? So Westerners a lot or 경우 is a lot. We'll find out. 경우 is a case. Cases. So you can think of it as there are many cases. Cases a lot. Or Westerners a lot. Okay, let's go through word for word. 양반다리로. 양반. We learned this word in one of the live streams when we talked about the Korean traditional story. 흥부와 놀부. So in that case, 놀부 was 양반. He was mean guy, but he was 양반 because he was wearing a fancy Korean traditional hanbok and wearing a big hat. If you watch any Korean traditional dramas, you're gonna see them everywhere. They have a really large, tall hat. I think the taller, the more loyal, higher you are, I guess. Noble. Yeah, that's right. So 양반 is like a nobleman. That's a good thing. Good interpretation. 다리, nobleman legs. So 양반다리. This is like a term that they're describing. 양반다리. So we're gonna go through first and then I explain more. 불리는. This is a verb 불리다 adjective describing 자세. So look up the verb 불리다. Hi Paolo, welcome. Thanks for coming. 불리다, to be called. 저는 인형이라고 불려요. I'm called 인형. 불리다, to be called. So 자세 that's called 양반다리. So this, we don't know if this is a subject or object. Not sure yet. So this is a noun. 자세, position or posture. 자세도. So the posture that is called 양반다리. 도 means also. Also, the posture that's called 양반다리. So you can tell 양반다리 is the name of posture. Can you guess? You know nobleman, 양반, 다리 is legs. What is 양반다리? If you go to South Korea, you realize quickly there are a lot of restaurants that don't have chairs. Especially when you go to, let's say, like a 갈비집, like a marinated Korean barbecue places. Then they're not gonna have chairs a lot of times. And if you go to 찜질방, Korean sauna, no chairs. I think it's because for us, it's very comfortable. You sit on the floor. I guess chair might be because if you look at Hanok, Korean traditional houses, I don't think they had chairs. So I can maybe call chair as Western furniture. So yeah, now that I think, back in the day, Korean people didn't really have chairs. We always sat on floor. So 양반다리 is the crossing legs. This is called 양반다리. Yeah. Crisscross applesauce. Oh, I see. Not many do that nowadays. Yeah, nowadays it's definitely a lot less, but there's still restaurants when you go to, they're not gonna have chairs. So if you cannot have, you cannot do 양반다리, you might wanna pick and then get out. So the posture that's called 양반다리, so sitting crossing legs, 서양인들은, as for that, I think also for that, I think think of it as for, even though there is no particle, also for the posture that's called 양반다리, 서양인들은 westerners 편안하게 취하지 못하는 경우가 많다. 편안하다 verb, 게 is adverb, right? 편안하다. This is the verb. Look up this verb. 검색하세요. 편안하다. Okay, makes the verb into an adverb. Now it clicked. That's funny. Comfortable. So to be comfortable becomes comfortably. 취하지 못하는 경우가 취하다, 지 못하다. Okay? So this is the verb 취하다. This verb is related to 자세. Normally we use this noun, 자세. 자세를 취하다. Okay? So 취하다 is the verb that is associated to 자세. So 취하다 can have many different meanings. You can also hear 취하다 for 술에 취하다. You be drunk to alcohol. Like get drunk. Remember 다리. 다리 is legs. That's right. But in this case, it's not about 술. 자세를 취하다. So this is take position. To take 자세, as in take position. So they're used together. They go hand in hand. Okay? 지 못하다. This is a verb ending. Can't take comfortably the position, also the position. That's called 양반다리. And describing 경우. 경우, we talked about, this is case. So now that we went through each word, which is the main subject to this verb 많다? Is that there are many cases or there are many Westerners. And if you think about this verb, 취하다. Oh wow, Rachel, really? That's good. Excellent. My husband can't. I think we brought him to like 순댓집. It's like a tube with the transparent noodles inside. Their specialty was 순대. So my mom brought him to the 순댓집. It's all flour. I think also 감자탕집. You know, the pork bone soup. Oh my god. He looked like like a scorpion. or what do you call the spider, you know? His legs were all like that. Oh, makes me hungry. So, I think there are many cases. Rachel, you're right. There are many cases that Westerners cannot take the position. I guess there are many cases that Westerners cannot comfortably take positions. What kind of position? Called 양반다리. So this subject is associated to 취하다. Westerners take the position. So this is the main subject. There are many cases. So I guess Rachel, you're the exception. You can do 양반다리. Okay. So now number 4. We have 2 more sentences to go through. So number 4. 대개 아시아인이 서양인보다 관절, 운동각이 더 커서 쪼그려 앉는 자세를 취해도 불편하지 않다. So which is the main verb? 대개 아시아인이 서양인보다 관절 운동각이 더 커서 쪼그려 앉는 자세를 취해도 불편하지 않다. Finding the main verb, it's very easy. You look at where? At the end of the sentence. So Tiffany said 않다. Rachel said 불편하다. Both are correct. This is more like verb ending. 지 않다. negation. Okay? 불편하다 main verb. 지 않다 verb ending. They're together. 불편하다. So as you know, 편하다 earlier. 편하다 to be comfortable. 불 has a meaning of negating the verb. When you see 불 before another verb, most likely it is some kind of negation. It's like English is like in or on, those things. Comfortable or uncomfortable. Comfortable, uncomfortable, 불편하다. Yeah, it comes from 한자. That's right. So, to be uncomfortable, what is uncomfortable? Can you find out what might be the subject here? So, Tiffany, you said 아시아인. This is the subject, but is that the subject related to uncomfortable? But this is negation. Asians are not comfortable, are not uncomfortable, so they are comfortable. So you also see 앉는. Is this a subject? 는 can be subject particle or it could be adjective. If this is not a noun, most likely this is an adjective. Hi Alex, thanks for joining the live streaming. So if this is a noun, maybe this could be subject particle. But if this is not a noun, verb, 앉다, then this is most likely an adjective. 취해. 취해. This is a verb, conjugated verb. So now I forgot what we're actually looking. So I think the main verb is 불편하지 않다. So the subject. Do you see any other subject might be? So far we found one subject, 아시아인. This is another subject. Oh, I'm gonna use different. You see? 관절 운동 가기. Another subject. 자세, this is object. 자세를. Oh, there are two sentences. Which one? So, if you think that there are two sentences, which means there must be a conjunction. So I call it clause. Two clauses connecting to conjunction. Where is the conjunction? 서, conjunction 서. In that case, if this is a conjunction, this might be a verb too. Alright, so I think we're kind of going through each word here like that. But so far we found main verb and this is a potential subject. So starting from the first word, 되게. 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 This is generally. 되게 does mean big dog. 되게, generally. Okay? How can identify some of the meaning by the verb at the end? Now, how can identify some of the verbs? Oh, good, Paulo, I'm so happy. You know, sometimes you have those breakthrough moments. Oh, something's clicking, right? Alright, 되게, generally, 아시아인이, Asians, 아시아인, in is person. 아시아 person, Asian, 서양인보다. So do you see in here again? Westerners. Oh, I see. And also don't get confused with this one. 되게. This is a big crab. Okay, here is a crab. Big crab. 되게. Oh, so tasty. 보다. 서양인보다. Westerners 보다. What's that mean? 보다. This is not to see. You wouldn't see a dictionary form of verb in the middle of the sentence. Most likely it's something else. When you see 보다 in the middle of the sentence, it's most likely comparison. Than Westerners. Okay? I know this can be kind of confusing. The structure-wise, English is then and then noun comes after, right? In Korean, this part comes first. Asians is more than Westerners. So what is more than Westerners? 관절 운동 가기. This. 관절 운동 가기. This is nouns. All connected. 관절, 운동, 각. They all nouns. Like I told you, Koreans like compound nouns. Noun after noun after noun becomes one huge noun. 관절, joint. 관절 조심하세요. Be careful your joint. 운동. My favorite hobby. 운동, exercise. 각도가 중요해. 셀카 할 때 각도가 우선이야. The angle is the most important thing. Angle. So joint, exercise, angle. So are they even like making sense? Joint, exercise, angle. They all compound. 더 커서. More, 크다 verb. This is 크다 verb. Look up this verb. 크다. So Paulo, if you keep looking up words is also a huge exercise to improve your Korean. Because you first need to identify what the verb is. And you also need to know unconjugate the verb in order to look up the verb in dictionary format. So this is really good exercise. 크다 is to be big. To be big. Okay, verb. To be big. 커서, conjugated to 커서. 서 is conjunction, because. 관절, joint. So I think, is Asians are big or this is big? Joint, exercise, angle is big or Asians are big? I think it's more like here, associated to this subject. So earlier we mentioned these are the two possible subjects for this verb. But I think this angle is associated to 크다 verb. So the angle is bigger. Yeah, the angle is bigger. I guess the angle of the joint exercise is bigger than Westerners. Because of it, what? 쪼그려 앉는 자세를. So this is a verb that we already talked about in the previous sentence. 쪼그려 앉다. Yes. 쪼그려 앉다. So the verb becomes adjective here. Describing 자세. 쪼그려 앉다 we already talked about. This is to scooch down. Scooch down. 자세. Posture. Posture that scooch down. 취해도. Oh, we already went through all the verbs already. Scooch down. Scotch? Yeah, you want some scotch, Tiffany? 취해도. We already talked about 취하다. This is not about being drunk. This is take. For the noun, take position. Conjugated verb with 도. This is actually another conjunction. So we have two conjunctions here actually. It seems like a simple sentence, but actually it was a lot more complicated. 도 here, this is even if, even though. What? Even though you take position of squatting down, scooch down. So can we safely say now, this verb 불편하지 않다, not uncomfortable, is associated to Asians. Asians are not uncomfortable, meaning they're comfortable even if they take position of scooch down because their joint exercise angle is bigger. 더 is more, right? Bigger than Westerners, generally. Right? Generally, Asians are comfortable even though they take position of scooch down because their joint exercise angle is bigger than Westerners. I didn't know that. Really? I feel like Westerners has nice big bones, their structure is tend to be big. I thought that the angle would be also bigger if you have big joint. That's interesting. Okay, so now we move on to the last sentence. This is the final sentence of the live streaming. Find out the main verb. 의료계에서는 이러한 자세가 무릎 건강에는 치명적일 수 있으므로 가급적 삼가야 한다고 권한다. Anyone can do it as long as you stretch. Oh, you mean Paulo, you're squatting right now? Are you in the washroom? Don't take position enough, I guess. Yeah. I'm doing squat during the live. That's funny. I think we all want to kind of stretch now. Should we do a live streaming of squatting all together? Wow. That'll be the first time. Squatting. Okay. So what is the main verb? Oh, Diana. 의료계. 의. 아니요. You only pronounce it as 에 when it's 의 as possessive, apostrophe s. So you don't say 애료계, it's 의료계. So the main verb, Diana said 권한다. 권한다. I think by the time we've done practices, we know by now. Main verb is at the end of the sentence, right? 권하다 verb. Oh yeah? Can you give me some examples, Rachel? What word that has 의, not as possessive, but pronounce it as 에? 권하다, look up this verb, 검색하세요. 한다고 권한다. Oh, you included this part. So this is quoting. 크. So that. quoting. So they, ocean discovery. 추천하다. This is the same equivalent to 추천하다. That's right. 추천하다, 권하다, they equivalent. So they recommend that. And this is the that clause. Okay, we'll find out soon. But can you guess what might be the main subject for this verb? So we see this is subject and this is another subject. Do you see any other subject here? 무릎 건강에는. You see also subject here. So what do you think? There's so many subject particles. Sometimes subject particles are not really subject particles. They are S4. They're not uncomfortable because they grow up taking their position. Yeah, because we do have chairs, but I guess a lot of places, like I mentioned, they don't have chairs. So I guess we do them more so. I used to watch TV on the floor. So I was maybe squat down and I do weird stretch. Things that I can do, and when I go to yoga class, I feel like I'm the only one who can do it. So 의료계에서는 this is medical industry. 에서는 this could be from or at. 는 either subject particle or comparison. Normally it is comparison as for from the medical industry, but this may be actually the subject. 의료계, medical industry, 이러한 자세가. This is 이러한, adjective describing 자세. 이러하다. To be like that. Or such. I like that. Such posture. Oh, that's great, Paolo. Such position, such posture. What? 무릎 건강에는 another subject particle. What's going on? 무릎? What is 무릎? This is knee. Knee. Okay? In case you probably hear like that, knee. knee. Okay? 이러한, 이런. 맞아요. 맞아요. They're equivalent. 이런 자세가, 이러한 자세가. Knee health. That's right. So there are two compound nouns. Knee, knee, and then health. Knee health. Two. Two, knee health. 머리, 어깨, 무릎, 발, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. So this one, we're gonna find out if this is a subject or S4. Continue. 치명적일 수 있으므로 치명적이다. And then 알 수 있. 음으로. So they are all connected together. First of all, the verb is 치명적이다. 크다. 크다 is to be big, or you can think of it as grow up. Oh, you don't see. 크다. 크다. You can tell it to your niece or nephew. Oh, 너 다 컸다. You're grown up, man. 다 컸어. You're all grown up. Hi, 뿌야. Welcome. Fatal. That's right. To be fatal. To be deadly. So what is fatal? This is can, right? So we need to find out this verb is associated to what? Is medical industry fatal, or the posture, such posture is fatal, or knee health is fatal? Feel like such posture is fatal, can be fatal to the knee health, right? So I guess this is more like S4. This could be good for other things, but S4 to the knee health, it is fatal. So this is a subject related to this verb. 음으로 is conjunction. 음으로. What is 음으로? Therefore. It feels so dramatic. Yeah. I guess, like doing one posture is always bad. Right? So I guess sitting down at a desk, regularly sitting down, it's as bad for the knee as for squatting. I guess it's always good to switch it up. So 음으로, this is therefore. Therefore, this such posture can be fatal to the knee health. What? 가급적 삼가야 한다고 권한다. 가급적. It's hard to pronounce. 가급적. 가급적. This is as possible. You maybe also see it as 가급적이면. This is a common way to see it too. 가급적이면, 가급적. If possible, 삼가야 한다고. So this is a verb again, 삼가다. 야, conjugated verb root, 야. You can see that this is a vowel, so that's why you may not notice if this is conjugated or not. But 야, 하다. 야, 하다, this is verb ending grammar. 야, 하다. 가능하면, that's right. 가급적이면 is similar thing is 가능하면, if possible. Verb root, conjugated verb root. 야, 하다, have to. Have to, refrain. 삼가다 is refrain. 뿌야, oh, you realize something. This is Kore. Have to refrain if possible. Okay? So, that means refrain is in Asian squad. Refrain, Asian squad. So, this verb, 권하다, recommend. Is it related to 의료계에서는? I feel like that. Because we already know 이러한 자세 was related to 치명적이다. So, 왜 갑자기 삼겹살이요? You mean 삼가다? That's funny. So, from medical industry, recommend that you is missing. You have to refrain if possible. Because I said this first, that's why I'm gonna read it as because. But maybe if I read this one first. The medical industry recommend such position can be fatal to knee health. Therefore, you have to refrain if possible. So it started from good sign. Oh, Asian can do Asian squat. And now this is fatal. It's not recommended. Yeah, but the thing is that fatal to the knees. Maybe it's good for any other place. Who knows? But I don't really buy that. If you do it all the time, if you're sitting down doing the Asian squat and watching, let's say, whole K-drama, or Korean movies for 2 hours, it's so bad for knees, for sure. So, 의료계에서는 이러한 자세가 무릎 건강에는 치명적일 수 있으므로 가급적 삼가야 한다고 권한다. So, this is the main subject. 권하다, main verb. And then rest is inside the 그 clause, that, quoting. That this subject, such posture can be fatal to the knee health, therefore have to refrain if possible. Okay. So we went through 5 sentences from the article. If you want to study more, you can find the full article in the description box, and you can also find the link to get to the article in Naver. So you can study on your own time. If you have any questions, always feel free to leave comment down below. If you also request any type of content, also let me know by leaving the comment. And tomorrow is Thursday, so it's gonna be the bite-sized series for pre-recorded version, so they're not gonna be a live streaming. So Thursday you expect to see an uploaded video at noon. So I see you guys on Friday. On Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So stay tuned on the community tab. So you're gonna see the updated news on the community tab. So thank you so much for joining the live streaming and staying with me to study and improve your Korean. And I see you on Friday. Enjoy the rest of the day. 안녕.